Welcome again to Joe Stunner Boxing. Willy Hutchinson defended his WBC International Light Heavyweight title, if that's worth defending. No, don't get me wrong. These guys win these titles and they're probably quite proud of it. Okay, I shouldn't be snotty about it, but yeah, I suppose it gets him a WBC ranking. But anyway, Hutchinson defended it against a German called MARTIN HOUBEN. Now, I have to say, MARTIN HOUBEN, I know nothing about him. I looked at his box rec earlier on. All I know is he's 30, he's from Germany, 17 wins with 10 KOs, 2 defeats. One of those was a stoppage. And I think he's only ever been out of Germany once or twice. So I really didn't know much about him. And Hutchinson, I did know about. I've seen Hutchinson fight on several occasions. He did have a reverse 5-round stoppage to Lennox Clarke. That was back in 2021. But apart from that, 16 wins with 12 KOs and just that one reverse. That's not bad. He's only 25 years old. So the Lennox Clarke defeat needn't be of any significance, not long term. Otherwise, he's fought, mostly journeyman. But Houben being an unknown commodity, you always think, I wonder if this guy's any good. And in the first round, Houben showed a little bit. He showed some reasonable skills, but he was jabbing from too far out. He couldn't get the range, and he was open, probably because he was leaving a bit too much space on the left hand side, for the orthodox Hutchinson to ping his right hand, his right cross over the top, and it was catching Houben from the word go. I mean, he was landing the right hand very, very well. With regularity, and it was accurate. And Houben, both guys are kind of upright. They had similar-ish styles. I think Houben they're both sort of the same height. Houben, again, looking to jab, looking to box in a very conventional sense, but he was just beaten to the punch. And the writing was on the wall as early as sort of halfway through the first round. Now, Hutchinson, like I say, was landing that right hand. In the second round, he managed to land it with more power, because even though he'd knocked Houben off balance a couple of times in the first round, he hadn't really hurt him. In the second round, he landed the big right, and it did hurt him. It sent Houben onto the floor, sort of slapped him onto the canvas almost. And Houben got up. He looked okay. He looked, shaken, but not stirred, if you want to use that expression. And Hutchinson just went after him, tore after him, managed to catch him he got him on the ropes, caught him with a combination. There was a big salvo, and one of them sort of snapped Houben's head violently upwards, kind of like when AJ hit Klitschko with that uppercut. And there were all those memes about Klitschko's neck being, 100 feet long. This was a similar thing, but that was enough. I mean, the referee stepped in the second round, stopped it. It was a good stoppage. Houben was under severe pressure and getting badly pinged. And yeah, second round win for Willy Hutchinson. And he looked good. He looked good doing it. I don't know how good Houben was. I thought, if he just couldn't get out of the way of that right hand. If he'd taken Hutchinson into the later rounds, it would have been interesting. This was a 10-rounder. These WBC international things are only 10 rounds, not 12. But yeah, a reasonable performance by Willy Hutchinson. Like I say, he's only 25. So he can go places. I don't see why he can't. He's kind of European level, I suppose, just about. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see if he can develop and get better. I don't see him as being particularly world class, even though he'll probably have a WBC ranking because he holds this international title. But I don't really see him, being a major threat at world level. But he can have a decent domestic, career and European career. Probably what's going to happen. I mean, by the way, the Lennox Clarke fight was for the Commonwealth and the vacant, I think they were both vacant actually, the Commonwealth and the British super middleweight titles. So Hutchinson has been a super middleweight. After he lost to Clarke, he moved up to light heavy. Maybe the weight was a bit of a drain, I don't know. But we'll see. 25 years old is not old at all. Give him another 3 years of regular work. There's no substitute for being active, and we'll see where he goes. So did you see this fight? This fight was on the Chris Bourke, Ashley Lane undercard over at York Hall, a Queensbury promotion. Let me know what you think of Hutchinson. How far do you think he can go? what do you think of this fight? If you've seen Martin Houben before, tell me what you think of him, because I don't think I've ever seen him before. Didn't see much of him tonight either. But yeah, leave your comments below. If you're new to the channel and you can subscribe, that'd be fantastic. And also hit the like button if you like the video. And spread the word about Joe Stunner Boxing. Much love to all of you. Take care. See you later. Bye for now.